just knocked the record out.
Shane Dawson. You should give us some today.
These two circles are not the same. One is bigger than the other. Raise your hand if you think the yellow is bigger. Raise your hand if you think the blue is bigger. I'm sure first thought was that the two circles were the same size. This thought was right. They are the same size. I just copy and pasted them. But I got almost all of you to decide that they were not. Not everything we're told and shown is true. When you're at the grocery store, almost all of you will choose your milk, cheese, and yogurt and pick out the best option based on the packaging. Let's say you buy this brand of milk. The cute image of a cow in front of the globe makes your brain create the image that this is all fine and healthy. This thought only exists in your head. It's created by the industry to make you want to buy their product. That's the point of any company. If they don't look appealing, then no one would buy it. So why do we just brush off this fact? Because we're told and convinced that this is how life works. Meat is your only source of protein. You must eat meat. Cow's milk is good for the bones and provides calcium. We must have milk. Raise your hand if you were taught you need to eat meat to have protein. Raise your hand if you were taught you need cow's milk to have strong bones. Cow's milk, not dog milk, rat milk, elephant milk, hippo milk, panda milk, seal milk, not even chimpanzee milk, our closest animal relative. Our argument for eating meat is that it's a natural human necessity. Our ancestors hunted and ate raw meat, so obviously it's a natural human diet to eat meat. But that was millions of years ago. Our ancestors mainly lived on a nut and fruit diet, but these selections were not very calorie-packed, so raw meat was the best and easiest option for gaining more energy. We don't need to hunt anymore. Most importantly, purchase meat. Today we have plenty of options that our ancestors didn't have, such as tofu, beans, and many plant protein products that even taste like meat. Our ancestors took only the amount of meat that they needed, but according to James Wildman, a specialist in humane education, we now have hundreds of factories killing 300 animals every second. Let's say there's a baby on the stage. In one hand, I give it a strawberry, and another, I give it a baby chicken. Adults would have no difficulty choosing which one to eat. The baby would try and place the chicken in its mouth because babies are babies. The chicken would make noises and squirm. It doesn't want to be eaten. This would scare the baby, so its natural instinct would be to drop the animal and eat the strawberry, which is inanimate, it's food. Let's say I put a pig, chicken, cat, and dog on the stage with the baby. The baby would try to play with all the animals. How is it supposed to know which one to eat and which one to play with? It's not supposed to know, because there's nothing to know. We are the ones who teach the baby that you eat pigs and cherish dogs and cats. According to the National Library of Medicine, about 70% of the human population is lactose intolerant. Our bodies are telling us that cow's milk is not for humans, but we are told that cow's milk is good for your bones, it provides calcium. Out of the entire world, America consumes the most cow's milk. Out of the entire world, America is also the top country that suffers from osteoporosis, a condition in which bones become weak and brittle. After breastfeeding or formula, infants are naturally weaned from human milk. However, the continued consumption of cow's milk does not really do anything for our health. Many of us are at the age when we get our wisdom teeth out. Some of us might not even have wisdom teeth. I only have 3, my 4th is non-existent. Why? Evolution. Anthropologists believe wisdom teeth helped our ancestors to consume rough food like leaves, roots, nuts, and meat. Why do we get our wisdom teeth removed? Because our mouths are too small, we don't need them. Why do some people not even have all the wisdom teeth in the first place? Evolution, we don't need them. Yes, other animals eat meat. Lions also have short intestines. Have you ever heard of a lion with high cholesterol? Of course not, they're built to eat meat. Human intestines are about 7 meters long, causing us to get clogged arteries from our meat consumption. The treatment animals receive in the food industries is unbelievable. Just like humans, the only reason cows produce milk is when they are pregnant. so baby cows can have food. Cows are not a magic animal that constantly produces milk for humans. Dairy industries will repeatedly artificially inseminate cows. Once the baby is born, it's immediately taken from its mother. The machines are attached to the mother's udders. Since male cows cannot produce milk, they are usually sent to be killed for beef. When female cows are only about a year old, they too will become inseminated. Every year in these factories, every single female cow gives birth to a new baby. Once a mother cow's body becomes too exhausted, she is taken to the meat industry. In the meat industry, animals are genetically modified, given antibiotics, antidepressants, and are kept in cramped areas. Chickens will have their beaks burned off to prevent them from fighting. Cage-free eggs are not really cage-free. It's just instead of 10 chickens in a small battery cage, they get to be surrounded by thousands of other chickens in a very small room. It's the same for fish. Humane certified factories are not humane, they cause suffering. But all these things do taste good. Cow's milk contains casomorphine. This is the same thing we get from breast milk. It's addictive, that's why babies continue to want it. When we are introduced to cow's milk, we become addicted. If you really do love the taste, we live in this time where there are so many alternatives that taste the exact same, like almond milk, soy milk, oat milk. About a year ago, I started to slowly become vegan. Becoming vegan is not as hard or expensive as people say. Almost all simple vegan options are the exact same price as non-vegan options. Most of the food you already consume is vegan, like pasta, hummus, sandwiches, Oreos, oatmeal, the list could go on. Many people are critical of vegans. I don't know why, but it makes me really sad. It's something I really believe people need more education on. I'm not forcing anyone to change their eating habits at all. I'm giving you this information, but what you do with it is your choice. Stopping your meat, egg, dairy, and honey, save the bees, intake not only saves thousands of animals a day, but it helps prevent climate change, lessen the global water consumption, protect wildlife, and greatly start to prevent world hunger. Because humans are so accustomed to it, it can be a drastic change. Starting with a little change is better than letting these industries control what you eat. Be the voice for those who cannot speak. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Our second speaker is Sophie Allen.